What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I see on my other channel, right, Too Raw for Sports, I see a lot of people don't like that I'm saying that Bob Cousy historically is better than Chris Paul, right? Or I see a lot of people got a problem with that one. They got a real problem with that one. Talking about, in today's game, he'd be this, that, and the other, how much help he had, and all of that shit, right? You know what? I ain't trying to hear a motherfucking word of that shit. I ain't trying to hear one word of that shit. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's look at Chris Paul's career. In Phoenix, he's playing with a perennial all-star and a guy that many of you said, hey, he should be an MVP candidate. Hey, Devin Booker should be top 3 MVP. I mean, ain't he the best player on the best team? They won 64 games. Why is he not being mentioned as MVP? DeAndre Ayton, he's a double-double threat. He's unstoppable. I mean, Ayton, if he got the ball more, the dude to average 25 and 12. I mean, DeAndre Ayton is a future superstar. Now he ain't shit. Now Booker ain't shit now. Okay, all right. Before that, he was in Houston playing with prime James Harden. Couldn't get it done, could he? Yeah, I know. I made the excuse for him as well. His hamstring, right? But this year it's his quad. It's always something. It's his finger, his back, uh, his elbow. It's always fucking something with this dude, right? Then before that, he was what? Playing with Lob City, right? Blake Griffin in his prime. DeAndre Ayton, back when he was averaging like 14 points and 13 rebounds, you know. So the point I'm getting to is don't act like this guy hasn't played on teams that didn't have talent. Let's not do that. This is a guy that has had multiple chances to at least get to the conference finals. And this year, most people had them going to the NBA finals minimum. Minimum. And when his team needed him, he failed, as has been the case with Chris Paul throughout his career. My days of giving him passes are over. Chris Paul has the benefit of modern day medicine. Chris Paul has the benefit of modern day nutrition. Chris Paul has the benefit of laxing the rules when it comes to defense. Chris Paul has the benefit of rules to help perimeter players throughout the NBA. So I don't want to hear no excuses about Chris Paul. Okay? Better equipment, better rims, better footwear. I'm comparing him to Bob Cousy. Yep, I stamp sure am. I surely am. And I've made the decision. I mean, you don't have to agree with me, but some people, they hold my opinion pretty high when it comes to these things. I have to question: is Chris Paul really a top 10 point guard? I'm not sure. The numbers suggest it. The numbers. I mean, if you look at the numbers, I guess you'd have to do it. Just the numbers. But man, oh man, this guy has failed and choked hard in the playoffs. choked hard, choked. And I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries because I'm gonna tell you what. Back in 2020, when I begged people to just look at the fact that Russell Westbrook had battled the Rona, almost said the word, had battled Rona, had had surgery, if I'm not mistaken, which delayed him coming back that year, had injuries that he was playing through. Nobody wanted to hear that shit. I said, okay. So I don't want to hear about his fucking quad. I don't. I'm sick of all the excuses. Well, Chris Paul, he's a little guy, man. He's 6'1", 6 feet maybe. I mean, there's only so much he can do. Man, fuck you, Stephen A. Smith. Fuck you, and fuck everybody keep giving this motherfucker excuses. He failed. That's 5 times in this guy's career that his team has blown a 2-0 lead. 5 times. And everybody keep putting it on Doc Rivers. And the more I think about it, no, you can't put it on Doc Rivers. Because look at all these players after Doc do the same shit. They do the same shit before and after. Chris Paul was choking before he went to Lob City and played under Doc, and he's choking still. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they doing the same fucking thing. Either not playing or choking. Tracy McGrady, his whole goddamn career in Houston, could never get it done. Couldn't stay healthy or didn't play well or whatever the fuck it was. So I don't want to hear no excuses about Chris Paul, man. And yeah, let me go back to what I was doing. Let's look at these point guards. He's not better than Magic Johnson. He's not better than Oscar Robertson. And I consider Oscar Robertson a point guard. He's not better than fucking Isaiah Thomas. Career-wise, he's not better than John Stockton. And I don't give a fuck what y'all said. Oh man, John Stockton. Only reason why he ain't got 2 rings is because he played against Michael Jordan. So that's 4. That's 4 right there. Okay. In my opinion, he's not better than Jason Kidd as a point guard. He's not better than Gary Payton. He's not better than Nate Tiny Archibald. He's not better than Walt Clyde Frazier. That's 9. Maybe 10th. Maybe. Am I forgetting somebody? Like I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, Steph. How the fuck did I forget Steph? Steph is up there. Steph is like 3rd or 4th on the list. And boom, 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 boom. Nope. He's not a top 10 point guard to me. He has the numbers. He has the assists. Look, Mark Jackson has over 10,000 career assists. But nobody considers him top 10, 15 point guard, maybe not even top 20. So at the end of the day, I applaud Chris Paul for his longevity records. You know what? I don't know if he's better than Lenny Wilkens. Maybe he's 12th. I got to really think about this. And peak for peak, right? Peak for peak. Just my opinion. Peak for peak. I'd rather have Mark Price and I'd rather have Kevin Johnson. Now, I can't talk about career because they didn't have the careers. And also, peak for peak, give me Penny Hardaway. He was a clutch performer. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't think Chris Paul's a top 10 point guard.